Hey guys, it's Marvin Red here, and okay, it's been a whole 24 hours since the incident happened, so I think I'm ready to talk about it without crying, hopefully. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, you won't know, but if you follow me here on YouTube, you know about my married all-around pygmy named Allie, and my Doll Chateau Ada hybrided onto a Dolls on Body. Her name is Eve. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long because it's like an impromptu video, and I already have the video for this week filmed. I filmed it before the incident happened, so the one you'll be seeing on Saturday, I was like totally ignorant of what was about to happen to me that I'm gonna talk to you about in this video. So if it seems a little weird that I'm so happy in this Saturday's video, that's why. Geez. Okay. It's not any easier to talk about it, okay. I'll just get right to it. 2 of my BJDs have been destroyed. Also, if I'm smiling during this, it's not because I think it's funny or it's happy. I have an issue where in serious or sad situations when delivering bad news or receiving bad news, I smile. I've been told that it's like a tactic for my body to try to calm down, because if you're smiling, then you like feel happy and you don't feel so horrible about what's happening around you. So if I'm smiling, it's not because I'm happy, it's a coping mechanism. I'll show you the least awful one first. So here is Eve. Her face luckily is fine because she is a discontinued sculpt. And her arms and her torso are completely fine, and her wings, her lovely little wings, are just fine. But everything from the legs down has been destroyed. As you can see, her mobility, thigh joints, and her thighs are fine, but everything below that is just totally destroyed. And so then I guess I'll show you the next one. Before I tell you all the details of what happened, I'll just show you the dolls. Here's my married all-around. My married all-around pygmy moose. Her name was Allie. Her name is Allie. Oh, jeez. As you know, these sculpts are semi-discontinued. The artist isn't really doing pre-orders for them anymore. She is an artist doll. Here's the rest of her. She had the worst of it. It was my dog. Chew them up, my puppy, Red. You all know Red. The most devastating part about what happened to Allie is, though, that her face was destroyed. Completely destroyed. So here it is. I was able to putty some of the pieces back together. Her head cap is still magnetized, so that I was able to put that on. And her head is completely in half. But I used eye putty to putty her head back together because her eyes, both of her eyes and her eye putty were still in her head when I found her. So I was able to putty her head back together. Human Lou thinks that he's pretty confident in himself that he's going to be able to meld her head back together, because the missing pieces, oops, oh, and I dropped them all over the floor because the bag was open and I didn't know it. Oh boy. But I have, like, here's her ear. Like, I have the pieces that are chipped off of her face, so he's really, really good at modding and fixing dolls. He's very confident in his ability to fix her head, or at least to the point where I'm able to give it a face up again, and it's one of her thighs. And where I can get that head back onto a body again, because it's, for me, when I get a doll home, I make a character around that specific doll head. The body not so much, but the head definitely. So different married doll around Moose I don't think could be Allie, because this one's Allie. And even if after she's fixed, she's scarred to heck and she doesn't look exactly the same anymore, it would still be Allie. And no one else could be Allie. That's just how I feel about them. So I guess since you've seen them, I will tell you what happened. Red is not allowed in my room without me. Somehow she got in here. I must not have closed the door all the way. She got in here. I'm guessing that she locked herself in here on accident because she does that a lot at night, when I'm in here with her and able to manage her. So I'm guessing she got locked in here and she got bored, and she went after the dolls on my nightstand. It looks like Allie was chewed first because she was on the ground, and Red, she was definitely worse than Eve. She was on the ground and Eve was in Red's mouth and she was chewing her on the bed. So Allie went first, and then Eve was in the process of getting eaten, and she would have been in the same state as Allie if I had not come into my room at that moment. The reason I didn't notice that she wasn't there is because I thought she was sleeping in my parents' room. But she must have slunk out of there and come into my room. Disclaimer, Red's fine. She didn't ingest any resin, it doesn't look like, because all the pieces are accounted for. All S-hooks except for one were accounted for, and this was 24 hours ago. Today, on her nightly walk, she did, sorry, a little bit TMI, she did poop out the S-hook, so she's okay. And some elastic. She pooped out the S-hook and some elastic, and Allie's entire outfit, like, whole, came out in her poop tonight. So that was good. I mean, it's not good. It's not good, but it's good that she passed it through, so she's gonna be fine. But just, I guess, I'll tell you my plan now. My plan is possibly within the next 3 to 4 months, probably more towards 4, I'm gonna start a layaway again with Alice Collections to get her replacement body. She's on the Dolls Zone 19 centimeter girl body, so it's easy to get another one. Allie, though, not so much. So I'm hoping that Lou can fix her head up and I'll be able to have her head again, but I really, really want her. I can't picture on anything but a married all-around body. So I guess first and foremost, I'll hope and pray for another pygmy order, or pre-order. I don't think it's likely within the next couple months, but I mean, I know, who knows. But I'll also be trying to keep my eye out on the second-hand market for, so she's in milk skin and she is on the mallow body, but I was really hoping that, sorry, I got interrupted. What I was saying was I was really hoping that, I could get, because there's the original body, the Fee body, and the mallow body, and I was really hoping I could get a milk skin Fee body for her. If not, I would definitely be open to getting another milk skin mallow body for her. I'm not super interested in the original bodies just because their torso joints aren't as posable, and I would even be open to getting a Fee body or a mallow body in other colors. So I know that there's there's like a color that's lighter than this, I think, that she does. It was like white skin or something, maybe milk, it might have been called, or something. It was lighter than this, and then there was one that was a shade darker than this, and then there were the blue and the purple ones that were released, the lilac and the light blue. I would be interested in Fae or mallow bodies from either of those two as well. If any of you are selling any of those, hit me up. That's a long shot, I know, but I'm just gonna have to keep my eye out on the secondhand market, and hopefully I can get my precious Allie back together. I've been really devastated. I cried for like 4 or 5 hours last night. I was beyond upset. So upset. I wasn't mad at Red, obviously. She's just a puppy. She didn't know any better. They probably smelled like me. She wanted to play with something that smelled like me. But I'm pretty devastated about this. She was one of my very most special girls. Yeah, I'm hoping that within the next couple months I'll be able to access the marketplace and DOA, hopefully in January, I'm hoping. So, maybe I'll have some luck finding her on there, since the Instagram BJD sales tags are fucked right now. Because Instagram thinks that the US election is still not happening, whatever. But yeah, so I tried to make this video a couple times before and I cried in all of them, and I did not want to cry on camera. So I'm happy that it didn't happen this time. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess let this be a reminder to you to please, please God, keep your dolls in a safe spot away from dogs or cats or anyone who could destroy them or get hurt by them, i.e. ingesting resin or something, which could be really dangerous because resin is toxic. And they've got all these little S hooks in them. It could get, So just, I guess, let me be like a little reminder warning for you. Dear God, keep your dolls safe. Okay. Well, I think I've talked for long enough. Thanks for watching.